Hey, how's it going? Today is 18th of February, Sunday, and we are taking a look at the market, what kind of opportunities are available out there in the city. Let's do one last round where we're going to be taking a look at Wales and let's progress to Hong Kong. Right, I have so many emails to review, right? As well as Norway, right? I'm trying to do many things at the same time. That would be Norway, Hong Kong, other areas, right? And there might be worth taking a look at everything what's happening within Wales. There's so many different opportunities. There's just not enough time to take a look at all of those, right? Uh, where should we begin? Let's perhaps just that I'm reading right now that would be brightest at work. There might be some opportunities to receive finance. Let's close on that. And before we do that, let's briefly perhaps take a look at different opportunities. That would be advanced materials manufacturing and construction. Let's try to understand that there are any opportunities, and as well as farming. Let's take a look at that as well, and let's compress as much information into this video as we can. First one, let's the news and blogs. I wish that would be something that would be sent to subscribers. As of now, I don't think it is, so that would be great. But either way, let's progress the barriers to startup grants for 25-year-olds and over. Let's try to understand it. Let's run with an example in something I was taking a look at beverage canning machinery or equipment, right? To purchase that equipment, we're taking a look at $35,000, right? To start this kind of business, 35 or so, somewhere around that area. So, and let's take a look at how much finance is available, right? Barriers to startup grants for 25-year-olds and over. The barriers to startup grants for, I just said that, I'll skip some of the information, right? The grant of up to 2,000 is available to help individuals with the essential cost of starting a business. In providing with the grants of Wells government to make investments in business proposals. In accessing a funding, you will receive a startup support. Will need to demonstrate while application is viable of your startup business and proposed income. The grant can be used for revenue expenditure only. This means only expenditure that appears in the business profit loss accounts is eligible. Eligibility criteria for its grants are your economy inactive or unemployed, perhaps. So we have a lot of people on the balance sheet side. Something I was taking a look at some of this press release this week. That would be 266,000 or so within the UK people who became economically active. So we're looking to improve that number. Okay. As I mentioned previously, this is what kind of data we are working with. But either way, we are looking to start up self-employed business in Wales. Okay, we have a viable business proposal that will provide sufficient personal income. Okay, it's good. It's good. Let's. I won't be going too much into detail. If it's something yourself you're interested in, that would be one of those opportunities. Right, they're looking to increase and or create those opportunities for people, 25-year-olds, adults. Let's move to the next one, right? That will be government set targets of increasing production at least by 10%. There might be some opportunities, right? When take a look at the entire UK and increasing production, perhaps. Let's take a look at farming in Wales, and there might be some opportunities. We can begin with finance if there are any, and from there progress into. We can do a quick introduction and progress into finance. Farming Connect helps to drive business forward. Our Hans program is provide support which transforms the business prospects of thousands of farmers and foresters. Okay, foresters as well. Okay, which is great. Many services are fully funded, others are subsidized, but up to 80%. Right? Something previously I was taking a look at that would be £2,000, right? Which you can potentially transfer into 10,000, if that makes sense. 2,000 up to 10,000. So that could be your budget, but then there's a lot of coupons that you need to collect. And 10,000 you might be, so we're looking for a budget of perhaps starting this kind of business, right? So 10,000 is still not enough. If we need to produce an operational cost for perhaps up to 2 years or so, we're looking about 50,000 or perhaps 100,000. So we still need we're missing a lot of cash, but perhaps there's something. There's always something, right? We still need to fish for those coupons, so find those. Ministers are fully funded. Okay, the benefits from all of the new offers. We need to register the program. Individuals register under the previous programs will need to register. Okay, okay. It might be because of the timing and because of some of the funds might be from Europe, and now it's not necessarily that's where the funding might be coming from. That's myself interpreting things, right? I think it's every 4 years, and as of now it's 2024, and if not now, there's going to be new opportunities, maybe next financial year. So that will be within the next 2 months in April. There might be new opportunities. So if depending on when you're watching this video, if not right now, there might be some later. There might be something, right, when it comes to farming and establishing business, right, and perhaps reducing egg prices in stores. That would be just an example, right? There might be finances, but not necessarily up to 100%. There might be a 90 or perhaps 80%. And there would be, if myself would be coming into this, I would be looking to partnership, right, with some of the government institutions, right? If I were to accomplish partnership, that would be something, or joint venture. So it's contract itself that might be more complex. But let's move on to the next opportunity. I would need to review everything and understand myself. But either way, there's a lot of ground to cover. It's not enough time. The opportunities are there. There should be more information, right? But there might be things in the working side that people are still working perhaps on that. That would advance materials manufacturing and constructions. And this is a massive sector, and they're looking to compress everything into one area. But either way, there might be a lot of things in the workings, right? And I'm looking for programs, right? There might be additional information available, and I might have find another way of subscribing to additional services in newsletters, right? So there might be additional ways, right? Let's progress and finish this video on writing opportunities, right? Let's take part in some of those if we can. Well, that's what I'm interested in, and it might be still open until 27th of February. So there's opportunities there for 10 days or so. Applications for Hive Rights at Work 2024 are now open. Festival is launched Writers at Work. Well, I'm interested perhaps in securing finances, right? So I'm looking for if I can subsidize. I need to put down perhaps 20%. 80% might be able to cover. As of now, we're working with 10,000, right? So I would need to increase that up to 50,000. So if I'm looking to access to finances, I need to write down a poem, so to say. A poem about how I like to grow some animals and later government strategy and everything was happening in case Salad perhaps to England. That's my poem, right? And let's take a look at this opportunity a little bit better, right? Yourself, if you would like to learn more, I have published a book since we're taking a look at writing competitions, right? I thought that we can take part and compete a little bit, right? And it just incentives. I don't know if they have anything, right? If anything, perhaps I can agree with organizers if they might be interested in promoting my work, some of my books. That would be great. I think we can agree and on different processes, finances, all those kind of things. So it could be a mutually beneficial partnership, right? Since we're on the topic of writing, right? If you like to learn more, within this book, I'm taking a look at business. I'm sharing some of the concepts, and I'm looking to share this book with as many people as I can. When it comes to business and establishing your business, is something I'm taking a look at within this channel, right? If it's something yourself you're looking to expand on and or understand a little bit better, there's going to be a QR code in the corner company's website below. I haven't read it, right? So there might be opportunities there of engaging with the community when it comes to submitting your work. There might be some requirements, terms and conditions. There is so much information. I was taking a look at what are incentives for people to do it. They might offer traveling and or staying in different places. It's too much of my time. Perhaps it would be for others, right? I would be looking to the child perhaps to this organization and asking if they would be interested in perhaps promoting my book so I can make some sales and set up a business and source finance. So if you are self interested in this competition, you can reach out to organizers and see how you can take part after you have read terms and conditions. There might be a lot of information there, right? Myself, perhaps I can sell some like copies of my book. If that would work. Let's close on that. Thanks for watching. See you next one.